So disappointing. So, Coop puts out a new video, and I've been a fan of Coop's since I discovered Coop. And I discovered Coop. And which one was it? With his Oklahoma City video. That was when I first discovered Coop. No? It was Oklahoma City. No, it was actually, what's it called? The Vegas shooting. That was when I first discovered Coop. And it doesn't matter who it is, I'm always skeptical of people that are allowed to say the truth. When you're allowed to say the same things or similar things to me, but you don't get in trouble, there's something else going on there. And like I said, it's a little irritating, but it's completely expected. And if you're surprised by it, if you're surprised by the idea that Israel pays influencers to present the story in ways that work for their narrative, they're getting $8,000 a month to do so. I when this story dropped, it wasn't like it dropped with a list of all the people that are part of this whole thing and getting paid by Israel. You didn't get that list. You just had to wonder who it was. And even then, when you think about that, that's even more of it. Because that, without giving you the examples, now you're left wondering about everybody. But Coop sort of appeared in the, more popular lexicon around that same time. Like, he'd been making videos for a little while, but they didn't have nearly the views. So, like, I always figure, like, if I know about it, if I discover, that's pretty much the average person. I might be a little more ahead of the average person when it comes to some videos and shit, but I'm very technically stupid. So I'm not like discovering some videos that are on some lost page that nobody could find and shit. Everything I talk about is easily found, is easily watched by anybody. So Coop, by the time Coop gets to me, I hate this shit more than most. I fucking hate this shit. These Wounded Warrior commercials just drive me fucking crazy. I didn't do it. I had nothing to do with it. I would have voted to not. Right, I would have told you not to do it. And you're over there fighting for Israel. The United States military is who fucked you all up. They should be the ones paying for your everything, not me. Fuck you talking about? Matt, what's going on, dude? But so I just happened to be on YouTube and Coop uploaded a video 7 minutes earlier. So I get there and I start watching it, and it's about achrome. And as much as I want to, it's an hour-long video, and as much as I want to be a part of it, this dude is consistently referring to the natives as savages, everybody knows it's true that they were cannibals and they were ripping people's hearts out, and then he's giving this story to show that people have always known about achrome. Even back with the natives, there was a random, who kept saying it, the good father. There was a good Catholic priest who was just trying to spread the word of God amongst the native people. And so they didn't like that, and they tortured him. And first they stomped him, then they hanged him, then they stabbed him, And then they killed him. And I say we let him go. No. But the narrative is like, with this one father, they burnt him alive, and they put a necklace of hatchets on his neck that were not only razor sharp, but they were also red hot. So anytime he moved, he got burnt, and they would do this, and he just lived for days and days being tortured and beaten. And those savage natives, they were just they and these are the accounts from the Christian witnesses who saw it happen. Because, you can always trust the Christians, the Catholics, the missionaries telling you the truth, right? And I just couldn't even watch anymore. I made it about 10 minutes in the video, and I'm just like, this dude is a fucking Israeli fucking shill. I've said on his videos more than a few of his videos, hey, dude, why don't you do this same thing you're doing with Christianity? You're this big Christian, and you stop every video to say, I want to just pause to pray that the victims, that God keeps the victims close to his heart and his son Jesus and up in heaven, and like, you're a fucking clown.
It's just makeup. Thank you. Sorry.
You're a fucking clown, dude. And of course, this just fits in with this. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Like, I don't know. It's a theory. It's an observation. I'm noticing this. That every single person that is allowed to say things that if I say them, I get in trouble. They literally all they either have a cross hanging out of their shirt, or they're heavy duty pushing Christian or Catholic values one way. Nick Fuentes, Dan Blazarian, Ian Carroll, Stu Peters, you name it, man. Across the board, all of these guys are pushing the same shit. Yeah, Israel and the Zionists are bad guys, but you can't say it's the whole cult itself, because the cult itself is I have some good friends that are cult members, and those good friends that are cult members, well, they're nice to my face, so that means you can't blame all of them. Oh, we talking about achrome? Yes, I'm listening. I do understand, and I have looked into that. It's insane, and the reason why some Hollywood celebrities stay and look so young. Maybe. Sometimes they have really good genes. Sometimes they have surgeries, really good surgeries. Sometimes they have a good surgeon, and their body responds to the surgery better than other people's do. Because we like to forget about that. Do I think achrome is a thing? Fuck yeah. Abso-fucking-lutely. No doubt about it. But does that excuse Coop being a racist? Does that excuse Coop being a dirty ass piece of shit Christian? Because at the end of the day, that's all you are. Christians live under this veil of like, no, we're good Christians. We're so good. No, all we tried to do was bring our bullshit all over the world, and people might have had their own beliefs, and we stomped those out and killed those people if they didn't, and they didn't convert. But we're just good God people. We're just good people. We're just good God Christian people. No, nothing Christian has ever been wrong. There's never been a Christian that's done anything wrong. There's never been a Christian that's Christianity has never been associated with negativity. None of it. Christianity is just fucking insane. Yep, because I control the quality of my stream, that's for sure. That's your boy. And I just, there is something happening And it's something dangerous. You know? At the end of the day, the Christians are the ones that are like, we need to have a war. We need to be, warriors. And the Christians are extremely violent. When you said that, it cleared up. No joke. That's funny. When do you realize it, man? You're one of my trolls. You've been here for a while. You can't tell me that I haven't been making sense to you. And as much as you might want to fight, you can't. You can't. You're starting to see it. My feed's all fucked up till I point it out. Oh, well then, that makes sense. I have never seen anything like that. There's your boy. You guys love him. Don't you guys love? What? That dude's long dead. So fucking silly. Oh no, it's Kane. Kane was all of them. Come on, lady, let's go. Do you guys not see what's going on here? I'm really scared that the truth is still being hijacked. And this overtly Christian narrative that's being pushed everywhere is part of the control scheme. If there was truly a break happening, Christianity would be part of it. If there was a true awakening happening, people would be waking up to the ridiculousness of Christianity and the fact that it is a friar control scheme. I'm just so fucking pissed. I want to like Coop's videos. I want to like this dude. But he is just a piece of shit. The good Christian father who was just coming to bring Christianity, to bring the way of the Lord to the savage Native Americans. They're just a bunch of savages. Ripping people. They were known to rip people's still beating heart out in front of them and then show it to them and drink the blood.
No, they weren't.
Do you understand how stupid you have to be to believe that?
Very.
You don't go through somebody's chest cavity, the ribs and all that, and then pull out their. You just don't do that. That's not a thing that happens. And this guy is telling you, oh no, this is true. They're known to do it, and
I mean, you saw Suicide Squad, right?
No, I didn't watch it.
The witch did it.
Right? Yeah. That don't like Islam, says some dumbass. Yeah, because Islam's known for ripping people's hearts out. I mean, you always hear these narratives about how all these other cultures were so savage and ripping hearts out and all that until Christianity came to fix it.
Yeah.
And they were all warring with each other, and they were just, oh, it's so bad here. Those savage natives. Those savage Native Americans. Seriously. You have to have absolutely no understanding of the human body whatsoever to think that you could stand somebody up, somehow penetrate their chest, pull their heart out, while it's still beating and drink the blood or consume it. Are you really that dumb that you believe that? And maybe you did believe that. Maybe you did, okay? I know some of you might be embarrassed and, you don't want to say anything. Maybe you did believe it. But now that you're an adult, now that you're here and we're here right now, think about what is being said. Think about the process, the logistics of bypassing somebody's. Like, do you know when they work on the heart? Do you know what they have to do to get to the heart? To crack your sternum and then your ribs and shit. Like, it's just it's a very, really, really difficult process.
It's a brutal surgery is what it is.
Right. It's brutal, but
brutal.
it's also it's not like you just let me just cut with a knife and just that's not how it works.
Oh no, it's a special spreader that they don't need to use much elbow grease for, but is specifically designed to spread open the chest.
Right, because it's such a difficult thing to do.
It's
And then to think that the Mayas and the Incas were just doing this out in the wild to the captives that they tortured the guy. They had been torturing him for such a long time. He was so tortured. Like it's just so stupid, man. It's as stupid as all of the rest. It's as stupid as believing in Napoleon and his army of 300,000 troops while not thinking about the logistics involved.
hey,
What would it take for 300,000 people to mobilize and march over long distances where it's, hilly and rough terrain? How are they eating?
my teacher told me that happened. Stop it.
How did they eat? Do you understand that, like, how difficult of a process that would be? To feed that many people, to water that many. Where'd all those people get hydration from?
Spit.
I mean, it's just so. There's just so much more to this than people ever bother to think about. Where the fuck did the where did, like with stories like Napoleon, these are just average guys. The Napoleon rounded up the citizens, and the citizens all got together and they joined the movement, and they suddenly become fucking soldiers capable of long marches and all this other bullshit. I mean, the natives, the whole Native American savage myth, it's a myth. The Native Americans, the United States had Europeans all over the place, castles and all these other things. They had them. There are the reports of them that, again, who's to say what's real? But it really does come back to the reset idea, the Tartaria idea, that whole thing where, like, you're picking and choosing which elements of history you're going to just accept and believe based on what you want. You're ignoring the whole Tartaria reset argument. You're not debunking it. You're just ignoring it because it doesn't fit with your shit. It's so fucking ridiculous. Are they teaching kids jihad in schools yet? Duh! Yep, that's what they're doing. And Sharia law. You fucking moron. You basically acknowledging that. You know, not directly acknowledging it, but you're basically acknowledging it. Bro, and that's totally not racist and ignorant. It's just so stupid. Like, do you know how long they've been telling us to be scared of the fucking of Muslims? Muslims are gonna get us. Muslims are gonna get us. Right now, there's a big conflict with the Muslims in Michigan, in Dearborn. Why? Because fucking piece of shit white people have come through Dearborn picking fights and causing problems. It's not because of the Arabs. The Arabs never do anything. The Arabs live peacefully. There's literally never anything going on. You rarely hear about crime out of Dearborn. None of it. We'll pray for you, man. I could tell you're miserable and struggling. See what I mean? Like, this is your average Christian. Your average Christian is too stupid to be able to have a reasonable, intelligent conversation. So they start trying to do these backhanded insults and debate or and slights and shit. Oh, I can tell you're miserable and struggling, so I'll pray for you. Oh yeah, really? You'll pray for me? Why don't you save all of your prayer juice and only use it to pray that the clergy stops raping children? How about you do that? If you believe in the power of prayer, if you believe that shit actually works, then you should be praying that the clergy stops raping children. Yeah, I'm sure they did. Even though Michigan, Dearborn, has the largest population of Arabs in the country, in New York they put the Islamic alphabet in elementary. Yeah, that makes so much sense. Call it what you want. I don't want America turning into Israel or Africa. Okay, white guy. You are for sure miserable with your life, and I get it. Yes, I am for sure miserable. You gotta love that. He doesn't even attempt to acknowledge the fact that clergy are raping children. He doesn't say, yeah, you're right, man, that is pretty fucked up, and there definitely needs to do something about that. Like, we definitely need to do something about the clergy raping children. Says nothing about that. He can tell that I'm miserable because I'm talking about things that he can't understand. He's just a dumb Christian. And dumb Christians say, you know what? I'll just pray about it. I just pray because I'm arrogant. Arrogant as fuck. The level of arrogance it takes to be a Christian and be like, I'm going to get God to change its mind. You're a fucking moron. Dearborn is history Christian. Yeah. Dearborn is history Christian. Yep, for sure. Get that hate out of your heart, brother. Not healthy for anyone. Yeah, I hate pedophiles. Unlike you, I hate pedophiles. And I'm actually really proud to hate pedophiles. But I guess, you're letting us know who you are. You don't seem to mind pedophilia at all. You haven't denounced it, not even once. You've not even acknowledged it. But you're a dumb friar slave. You're too stupid to even realize that your stupid Jesus was a Jew and that everybody in the Bible is Jewish. It's a Jewish fairy tale. It has nothing to do with Christians. But you're just too dumb. I get it. 1920 Arab Christians moved into Dearborn. Yeah, 1920. Yep. You look stuff up real quick because the history from 1920 is to be trusted. Yeah, you're just dumb as can be. But hey, they're putting Islamic alphabet in elementary, whatever that means. They're putting Islamic alphabet in elementary. These fucking people, man. These are all white people. These are all arrogant white Christians. These are all racist, homophobic, sexist, white Christians who are more than likely pedophiles. And of course, they're not going to acknowledge being pedophiles, although we did have somebody do it today. Brother, you're getting your feelings in the way of facts. What facts are you talking about when it comes to religion, when it comes to Christianity? Give me some of the facts that exist, you literal dumbass. I can give you a fact that the clergy are constantly raping children, especially little boys. It's happening so much. That's a fact. Another fact is that your God does absolutely nothing about it. Another fact is that your church covers it up with everything they can. Not everything you read is true, Vader. Of course not. Post the proof. Post the proof where? Where am I supposed to post the proof? Oh, you're right. Yeah, there's no proof that, huh? That's a good idea before John gets there. Yeah, there's no proof of Christians and clergy raping children. I need to post the proof. Link me all I knowledge one. Link me all knowledge one. Link me all knowledge one. Yeah. Are you fucking serious? Like, are you guys really this dumb as to think that there's not endless stories of the church, the clergy getting caught raping children? Like, are you fucking serious? You know that's why the last pope stepped down? First pope in 600 years to step down? Yeah, he stepped down because it came out that he was the one that was in charge of the church's protocol for what happens. It was called Protocol 42 or whatever. He was in charge of Protocol 42, which is what the church does when one of them gets caught raping children and how they smooth it over. And he was in charge of that. And it started to come out that that's who he was. So he was the first pope to step down. Yeah, these stories are all over the place. Like, you just, since you have all the answers, let's hear it. Yeah, I just gave you one, but there are just endless stories. You know how, like, you don't have any stories of trans people violating kids, or you don't have any stories of, like, the Boy Scouts violating kids, and yet there are just endless stories of the church violating kids? And if you're not even someone that can not only admit that that happens, but then again condemn it and say, yeah, it does happens a lot, we need to do something about it, it just goes to show you what a horrible piece of shit you are, and that you probably, like, you're a Trump supporter, we know that, you probably have some files on your computer or your phone that you don't want anybody to see. LOL, no you didn't. Right, you're right. I just talk about the previous pope stepping down. And then again, I need to provide you with a bunch of different stories about how the church rapes kids. All you need to do is look it up. You know how, like, when you say pedophile, one of the first words that comes to your mind is priest, pedophile priest? Yeah, that's not me making that up. The fuck does that have to do with my religion? Again, you're spewing shit out of your mouth. Post a link. Okay, here, let me post the link on here. Because you're too stupid to understand how live works. Like, anybody that pretends like the church isn't constantly caught violating fucking children, and your stupid ass God that doesn't exist clearly must be watching it happen and not doing a thing about it. Yeah, never mind all that. Never mind all that. Never mind that your stupid ass church has been complicit in genocide for the entire time. The only time the church ever spoke out against the genocide in Palestine was when the Palestinians finally fought back on October 7th. Are my comments not going through? No, they're not, Matt. Sorry. I made 2 or 3 comments on priests. Maybe they're just hiding it again. Yeah, of course. Of course. Never mind. You're just spewing a bunch of bullshit. Okay, whatever you gotta tell yourself, fucking pedophile. You nasty fucking pedo. Joined 14 years ago, has 2 subscribers. Is anybody shocked? This dude is pretending like I'm making up that the church is constantly caught raping children. Like, seriously. Talk about losing any credibility you may have. Why would anybody take you seriously? Why would anybody think you have any sort of truth inside you if you can't even acknowledge that your church needs to make some real changes when it comes to raping children? Give me it.
What?
Give me it.
This?
Yep.
Why?
Because somebody doesn't think the church rapes children, so I have to show them because I'm just making it up. Let's see. Clergy caught violating children. Clergy sexual abuse of children is a widespread, long-standing issue across various denominations and countries, with numerous cases of abuse and subsequent institutional cover-ups continuing to be reported and prosecuted. Recent legal actions and news reports from 24 and 2025 highlight ongoing efforts to address past crimes and ensure accountability. Notable cases and investigations. Because remember, this shit isn't real, right? I'm just making all this. I'm just spewing out bullshit, right? Assemblies of God. An NBC News investigation identified nearly 200 Assemblies of God pastors, employees, and volunteers accused of abusing more than 475 people, mostly children, over the past half century. The investigation highlighted allegations that churches often shielded accused predators, allowing them to continue their abuse in locations. Catholic Church. The Roman Catholic Church has been the subject of global investigations and lawsuits regarding the sexual abuse of minors by priests and church officials. U.S. dioceses have paid over $4 billion in settlements to victims. The Archdiocese of Los Angeles alone has paid over $1.5 billion in various settlements. See, now I'm a clown. Yep, I'm a clown. Can you imagine somebody being this upset at me exposing child abuse? Gee, I wonder who is going to be upset at me exposing child abuse. Who do you think that is? Wouldn't be the random guy that joined YouTube 14 years ago and has 2 subscribers. Nah. Let's see his next dumbass. And you're reading Catholic shit. What the fuck are you even on, dude? Right? This guy's too dumb to realize that everybody that identifies as Christian is a Catholic, even though they might not like it. Yeah, you're just a Catholic. And we're not talking about just Catholics, but hey, that's all good. Isn't it the same God anyway? Don't Christians and Catholics all worship the same God? In the Middle Ages, there were 3 popes, each one claiming papal supremacy. Let's not forget about the Borgia family. Yeah, when we get into the Middle Ages and shit, we don't know what we're talking about. We're literally just talking about, like, what they want us to know. Even more cases in public schools. No, it's not. The church is like the #1 violator of children in the world. Grand jury and state investigations. Reports in the states like Pennsylvania and Illinois revealed systematic cover-ups involving hundreds of predator priests and thousands of child victims. Ongoing prosecutions. In a recent 2025 case, a suspended Catholic priest in Puerto Rico was arrested by Immigration and Customs Enforcement (ICE) agents for allegedly transporting a minor for commercial sexual activity. Robert Morris, the former founder of the large Texas-based Gateway Church and former spiritual advisor to President Trump, pleaded guilty in October 2025 to 5 felony counts of lewd or indecent acts with a child that occurred in the 1980s, which means those were pleaded down. He was sentenced to 10 years with 6 months in county jail and required to register as a sex offender. Look at how I'm just making this all up. Right? I'm just making this up. Right? Fake profile, no scrub. Right? Come on. Tell me how I'm making this up some more. Almost 1,700 priests and clergy accused of sexual abuse. This is an NBC News story from 2019. Gee, what happened just after this story broke? Almost 1,700 priests and clergy accused of sex abuse are unsupervised. Look, hey, that looks like no scrub. Look at no scrub. Look at that. Roger Sinclair was removed by the Diocese of Greensburg in Pennsylvania in 2002 for allegedly abusing a teenage boy decades earlier. He looks innocent. He looks like Mr. Dink, doesn't he? Doesn't that guy look like a real-life Mr. Dink? Oh, Douglas. Hey, Douglas, why don't you come over to my house and we'll take some pictures? Oh, Mr. Dink, why you always want to take pictures of me?
You blocked Doggo?
No. You know what's up. We're on the same team, right? Wood chipper. Not necessarily. I've already laid it out how I think we should have a program instituted that people that are big enough to admit that they have these desires inside them can join the program. And as people violate children, they are then turned over to these people, and they can do whatever they want with them.
Are you on YouTube?
I tried. I tried for what? Yeah. I tried what now? What did I try to do, you fucking weirdo pedo? Come on, pedo, give me some more stuff. You sound insane. I sure do. I sound insane. Because I want to be proactive in dealing with this. I want to be somebody that acknowledges that people are really fucked up. There are really fucked up, gross people out there who really like to hurt people. And I'd like to feed 2 birds with 1 seed instead of, pretending like that these people don't exist. So if we can eliminate innocent people being violated because those people that like to hurt people are given people to hurt, well, I'm all for it. The people hiding behind the comments and fake profiles are insane. No, I don't think they're insane. I think they're pedos. They're pedos and Israeli pedos. Israelis love coming on here and painting Christians as pedos. Of course, that's what they're going to do. There really is some sort of spiritual war brewing, which is stupid because it's based in fucking Jewish fucking, fantasy. The entire Christian cult, the entire Christian religion is Jewish fantasy. So to think that the Christians are going to somehow go to war with the Jews is just silly. Not to mention the whole Christian Islam thing that they're trying to stir up. That weed is melting your already worthless brain. Have a real job, he just said. Have a real job. Says the guy who pretended like I was making up the idea that clergy rape children, and then when proven, denied it. Yep, man, you sure are a good person. How do I be more like you? Maybe if I bang my head into the wall a bunch of times, I could be half as smart as you, huh? These people are disgusting, man, and if you just let them talk, they'll out themselves. Almost 14,000 cases in 2018. Almost 14,000 cases reported. I would say that it's probably like a third to a quarter of the cases that actually get reported. The vast majority of the cases don't get reported. You know, this is just disgusting shit, man. This is disgusting shit. And you see these people come out and they out themselves left and right. When I'm telling you, dude, the biggest problem in this country, outside of the Friar control scheme, is the pedophilia. Of course, he's a fucking comment. He's a coward. You know, Peter's a big ass, bitch ass coward, Matt. He's a piece of shit coward. You don't see any of these fucking cowards coming in here like, you're right. We should be killing pedos left and right. They don't say anything like that shit. Oh, you think we're on the same team, wood chipper? Duh. That's what they've seen when they've been on videos where they've seen other people. Wood chipper is a pretty prominent thing, so they think, man, if I just repeat wood chipper, that'll hide me. These people in their fake profiles, you know, they're disgusting. Now you have the one pedo responding to the other pedo, him off a little bit. No, you're right, Peter. He can't handle it. You're right. Hey, you want to call me? Maybe we can hang out later, huh, Peter? Hey, if you got some pictures, I'll send you some pictures. Come on, Peter. Let's communicate. Pedophiles hyping each other up now. Exactly. You see it. I think that thing just went off.
Yeah, I'm gonna need your help pulling that out.
Oh, I'll pull it out, all right. They don't want a cookie. They want fucking.
No.
They want pictures. They want pictures of children and videos and shit. They're trying to establish business relationships while avoiding getting blocked for using. I like I say, I love leaving these people out, leaving these people here, so they can out themselves. Because it doesn't take long. They're rotten, horrible people. So you know they can't help but let themselves be known. Get out of the way, dumbass. Let me come down here for a reason, right? Come on now. I didn't stand here and wait for you. Thank you for your face.
We gotta put it back into it.
Oh, I'll pull it out and I'll put it back in. You know me. It's one of my favorite games. I'm just asking questions like you. It doesn't sound like it. Doesn't sound like you're just asking questions. Sounds like you're outing yourself. You know, there was a time when I knew this was the case. I knew this is what was happening. But, it's like my wife said, you can't just say this. You can't just say that. And I knew I could just say that because I knew what I was dealing with. And now, the more that I see the especially with all these DAP guys. Funny how he ignores anything said about a real job. I literally repeated your comment like 4 times and how stupid you are when you said, have a real job. Have a real job. Everyone in here besides Peter is unemployed. I mean, isn't it weird how this is literally
on a Saturday night? What makes you think anybody should be at work right now?
But this is literally all they ever say. It's like as soon as they start getting outed and looking stupid, they go, "Oh yeah, well, where do you work? What slave job do you have? Because you need to have a slave job. I don't want to address the pedophile stuff anymore because it's making me look bad. So I'm gonna try to change the subject." They're all just disgusting, man. The biggest problem with pedophile stuff in schools, the church is also accused of that stuff. I'm pointing out my. What are you talking about? What pedophile stuff is happening in schools? Is this just one of your goofy ways of segmenting into transphobia and gay phobia shit? Do you even have kids? Are you one of these people who's talking about what schools are like and you don't even have kids?
This needs to go back in.
You know, my hands don't fit in those things, right?
Right, 15 minutes. Okay, back up. Oh boy. All right.
Yeah. The pedophile stuff in the schools is not the biggest problem.
You better throw that away, or the cat's gonna.
The biggest pedophile stuff happening is online. And it's fucking unbelievable just how bad this scenario is. And how bad and how many of these pedophiles are online searching for kids. That's why I don't even mind doing the second video in the day. As exhausted as I am and all that shit, you know, at least I'm preventing pedos. Like, they're here. I know that there are at least, 3 or 4 pedos that are here right now that aren't looking for kids. And I'll take it. Yep, I'm unemployed and totally broke when I can afford to have enough free time to be here. Like my wife said, it's Saturday at 7 o'clock. Like, what are you even talking about? And pay for a phone. I have no money, dumb fucking bots. Yeah, it's literally part of that act.il Israeli protocol. They're going to say we're not, you don't have a job, or, you need your meds, schizophrenic, there's a few things that they say. And this is just how they operate. And you'll notice it because even the ones that initially claim to be Christian, they end up saying the same things because they all come from the same ilk. Or do you really buy that this random guy that's been on YouTube for 14 years and only has 2 subscribers just happens to be one of these people that watches me all the time and blah, blah? Like, it's just so stupid. So it's so easy to CPU. Why again? Why would what I do or don't do? What would that have to do with what we're talking about? We're talking about pedophilia and how we fix the big picture pedophilia situation, and you want to change the subject. I wonder who you are. What do you do for a living? You are interested in my business. I own a this guy owns a construction business. He's one of these really wealthy construction owners. He owns a construction business.
And you're on
YouTube
on a Saturday night
crying for attention on a Saturday night. You got nothing else going on in your life. Boy, those construction owners. Yeah, and he's deconstructing his life. I own a construction business. This is some goofy ass little friar who probably gets his friar check each month and lives off the shit. pretending to be a Christian, but doesn't know a goddamn thing about it. This guy knows nothing about his dumbass Christianity.
Oh my god, he looks so stupid.
You can't even say what you do, and you want to make fun of me, dude. Jesus Christ, your brain is smoother than I thought. Smiley face, smiley face. Oh,
Is that really
they're
how
so
he
stupid,
sounds?
huh?
Is that really how he sounds?
Yeah, that's it. Or are we protecting Islam? Again, where do these people even, like, you could see that they're just these fucking Israeli bots desperately trying to do everything they can to avoid the truth. You know, who hears that the feed is about, we should out and kill pedophiles, and they have an issue with it? Seriously. Anybody you talk to in real life, if you say, hey man, we should kill pedos, what do you think? Do they go, what? Fuck you, I'm gonna start stalking you now.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it happens all the time, right? Every single person you ever come across doesn't go, oh my god, we should kill them, they're the worst people ever. But me and my smooth brain. Yeah, you don't have a job. If be surprised if you ever worked even 1 minute in your life, take a long look in the mirror. Yep. Never worked a single day in my life. Can't imagine how I'm living. But hey, that's okay. That what I do or don't do or have done or haven't done in my life, literally anything in my life is way more important than stopping the pedophiles, especially in the church that this guy denied even existed. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, did we?
I set the alarm. Yes, that's exactly why you set the alarm.
Oh, it'd be done at 7:10.
Mm-hmm.
A little after.
Yeah.
Actually, because it should go a couple minutes after.
Yeah, okay. Swear to God, man. These Christians make it so easy every single time. Like, seriously, I've never had a Christian, an Israeli pretending to be a Christian, actually come in here with any sort of knowledge base or any ability to engage in any sort of conversation. Like, it's the craziest thing. I know you're not a Christian. You're a piece of shit friar. We already know that. The other guy is the one that's pretending to be a Christian. Knows nothing about Christianity. But hey, he owns a construction business. He's here all the time watching my feed, but at the same time, it's because he's the owner of the construction business. I just think it's so funny to think,
And
like,
you are so fascinating.
right. Out of all the, literally, it's Saturday night.
Right. Right.
Saturday night, and instead of doing literally anything else in the world, you're going to come on here and cry because you're too stupid to actually realize, like, that there's an issue and that needs to be dealt with. And you're gonna come watch the guy that you hate so much that you watch him all the time. Doesn't change what. He said, I'm not Jewish, ITHER.
Either.
Yeah, I know.
ITHER, either.
Either.
Oh, if you're trying to say either, it's still EITHER.
It's
either
really,
or
really
either.
basic.
However you prefer to say it, tomato.
This is who is my opposition, right? They are this fucking stupid.
I'd be happy to teach you some basic grammar.
You live in rent-free in their heads. It's a compliment. Oh, I agree. That's why they're still here. This is the part that they never seem to understand. I am God to them, right? I am the one that allows them to exist. If I just decide, hey, you know what? You don't exist anymore. You don't exist anymore. I make you relevant. I make you have meaning. I make you have purpose for some reason. And all I have to do is deny it to you. And guess what you do? You then make another fake profile so you can watch me because that's how much I mean to you. You've never heard me say, you know, you guys got to go after the people talking about me. They're making me, you know, you guys got to protect me. These guys need to stop talking about me. No, 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 no. I'm all for the all publicity is good publicity thing. And as I said, if they're here, at the very least, if they're here and they're not out scouring the net for fucking kids, then hey, that's 2-3 hours that they're not, you know, trying to victimize another child. I'm okay with it.
Pull up a seat.
Obviously, I matter to them a lot. You know, whatever they got going on this Saturday night, they're like, hey, guys, knock it off. This guy's on the phone, and I'm gonna watch him and I'm trying to get him to pay attention to me. Please pay attention to me. Please. Please. Guy might seem crazy at first, guys, but when you understand what he's talking about, you understand why he's being president. What seems crazy? The only reason I would seem crazy to you is if you're fucking crazy. If you've been led to believe that, oh, well, I guess we shouldn't pay attention to the pedophile stuff. If you believe in Sky Daddy. The crazy person is not the one who says, you know, come on. The crazy person believes in not just in Sky Daddy, but they have a relationship with Sky Daddy. Sky Daddy talks to them. Sky Daddy hangs out with them. That makes it hurt a little more for them. They don't understand how entertaining they actually are. No, they're stupid. They're fucking stupid. To the other people, I'm trying to help them understand. People want to be talked like royalty. If not, they hate and attack. I mean, you have to understand that they're doing a job. The vast majority of the opposition is Israeli. If they're real people, they're doing a job. If they're bots, then it's their program. But, you know, I refuse to believe that there really are real people, especially here in the States, that are like, no, guy who thinks we should kill pedos, you're terrible. Guy who thinks we should overthrow the friars and
Take our fucking world back.
Take our world. Yeah, no. I don't know. See what I mean? No one. This guy literally just said no one as one word. Noonie. Noonie. You sound insane all the time. Yeah, well, ask Noonie. You guys are so dumb. But I do appreciate it. I can't stress that enough. Right? I mean, I've been censored so fucking heavily that at this point, like, just having the the people here to validate what I'm saying helps. Cooper had, you know, it was 7 minutes and he had like 391 views, and he was allowed. This guy is supposedly making this video about achrome and how the elites use the achrome and blah 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 and all this. Like, he's about to make a video that's way more dangerous than anything I'm doing, right? Can't even spell basic words exactly. Right? Like think about it. Ian Carroll is way more dangerous than I am. Stu Peters, way more dangerous than I am, at least on paper. You know, they come at you with pretty little diagrams, and their video is all professionally edited and shit, and they have a whole team that can, you know, splice this into the feed and pull this up and all that stuff. They have these professional setups going. And they're reaching way more people than me, and they're giving out way more information than I am. So why aren't they censored? I wouldn't be who I am today with $1 from guy. It affects you the way you live life. That's awesome. Thanks, man. Yeah, no. It's the reality is you can want me to be wrong all you want. I provide receipts. What I'm saying makes sense. You can't get over the fact that what I say makes sense. Yeah. Now Peter's gonna be, I don't understand what you're talking about. I don't understand. Can I have that? Come on, lady. Sorry, gone. Very little of this is opinion. And when it comes to stuff, I don't believe it's an opinion. I believe it's a fact. I believe from a factual perspective, we should be killing pedos. That it's factually unacceptable. Mm-hmm. You provide wiki. You're right. I provide the #1 source of information in the world that is controlled by my enemies. Yup. What a crazy person I am. And then I also provide you the Israel Hayom article, Bottom of Darkness, that explains everything, that is given to you by Sheldon Adelson's Israel Hayom. And I also provide you with the Hollywoodism link, which is a movie that they made about them to brag for them, that wasn't made to be seen by us. Yep. I only provide wiki. And then to pretend like some non-friar entity is controlling to make friars look bad by telling the truth about what they do to some degree. Yep. You don't even think legally Arab Christians are real. What? Sounds like it. Who don't I think is real now? I don't think Arab Christians are real. You're right. All those times when I was like, hey, how come the church hasn't come out to defend all those Palestinian Christians that exist? I've never brought that up. No, I don't believe Christian Arabs exist. Duh. I don't believe in Chaldeans at all. Sweetheart, I don't believe in Chaldeans. Yep. But hey, you who doesn't live here, you know what's going on in Dearborn better than I do. You looked up something on probably Wiki. You looked something up real quick. So that means you have way more knowledge than a lifetime of experience. Do you know how stupid you are?
We'll be done in a few minutes.
Seriously, like it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. I looked up a town where I'm going. Right. So are you trying to say that Dearborn has more Christians than Muslims? What kind of stupidity are you even talking about? Like, what are you even talking about? They got bored being wrong, so they keep swapping ad hominem types. Oh, yeah, for sure. Thinkily, huh? Whatever. You are proving your stupidity in real time. He always does.
Tell him 15 minutes.
Guys! 15 minutes! Don't start anything new! It's that warning thing. You know it's not the warning moment. Come on. So stupid. Just stupid. You don't think, Ali, Arab Christians are real? Yep. Yeah, never mind one of my best friends growing up, Fatty, literally being a Christian from Palestine. His middle name was Palestine. Never mind that Christian Arab family that I knew very well. I don't think they're real. Pretty fucking simple. Oh, I bet you did that deliberately. Suddenly, you're starting to do things deliberately. You've never done it before, but suddenly now you're doing it. And then since you made the mistake, now you're doing gotcha. That's what you do every comment. They're just stupid, man. You're Y-O-U-R filled with grandeur. Delusional. At least I know what you're to use, though. Y-O-U-R filled with grandeur. Peter Files. Vile style. It's long while. Yes. Good job. You should join TBG. I mean, it's just so funny to watch this piece of shit backtrack and like fuck around. Like, oh, I'm so stupid. Notice how the other crybaby left? He was just getting lit up too bad, so he left. No scrub. No scrub the pedo. The Israeli pedo pretending to be the Christian. Remember that guy? Who said that there's no abuse cases going on in the church, in the clergy? It's really crazy how everybody has just completely overlooked the Trump advisor guy. I mean, this is a really big story. Robert Morris is a huge story, and it's just not nearly enough. Robert Morris was Trump's advisor. Trump's advisor got caught. Another person connected to Trump is caught fucking with kids, man. I don't have anybody connected to me that's been caught fucking with kids. Do you?
Nope.
You would rather debate spelling than your own topic, bro. It's lame. I don't need to debate spelling. I'm just pointing out how stupid you are. You're sitting here pretending like you're smart, like we should listen to the nonsense that you're saying, which is just continuous. I mean, you're here every day for hours at a time, same old nonsense. But you want to act like you're higher than thou, and you can't even get your right. You have no credibility whatsoever. If you think I'm paid, I'm damn fucking good. D-A-M. He's D-A-M good. No, you're dumb. I think you fit the bill perfectly. The reason why you have trouble with words like your or damn that don't, that have the silent N on the end is because English is not your first language. Obviously, English is not your first language. That's why you fuck up such simple third grader shit. Well, if you like rhymes, then you should be getting your free download. www.the-bilderberg-group.com. The link is in the description, and it's free. Robert Preston Morris is a former televangelist, pastor, and convicted child sex offender. He founded Gateway Church, a megachurch in Southlake, Texas, in 2000 and served as its senior pastor until 2024, when he resigned after being publicly accused of sexually assaulting a 12-year-old girl in the 80s.
Gross.
Well, the one thing we know more than anything is that Child abusers don't just do it once. Nobody really does any of that shit once. You know, these guys don't do anything once. He just got caught once. March 2005, he was indicted on 5 counts of lewd or indecent acts with a child. Again, that was pleaded down to those things. In October, he pleaded guilty to all 5 charges. He will be incarcerated for 6 months and then be on probation for the remainder of his 10-year sentence. He must also register as a sex offender. Oh, you want to know about him? He was born on July 29, 1961 in Marshall, Texas. He grew up a Baptist and is a graduate of Pine Tree High School in Longview, Texas. He attended East Texas Baptist College in Marshall and Criswell Center for Biblical Studies in East Dallas. That's it. That's it. Like, the fact that he has any sort of degree in anything when he only went to religious schools is just fucking insane. I genuinely believe they have an altered brain that doesn't recognize empathy. No, of course not. And that's where Israel Hayom comes in. That's where Bottom of Darkness comes in. Because you know, and the brainwashing. Because, you know, when you look at who these people are that control Hollywood, that control government, that are committing genocide right now, that are you know, raping their own children, and Matitza Bapay and all this other, you know, cutty slicey sucky shit. All the things they do, you ask yourself, how could I think you're disgusting every single month? Every month that you have your period, you are disgusting until you go get in that fucking dirty ass water. And then as soon as you do, you got to run home and have sex with me, because otherwise you're disgusting. Like, what kind of people think along those lines? What kind of woman accepts that from her man? If I thought you were dirty every single month because of your cycle, would you be with me?
No.
Like, what kind of people?
They don't have a choice.
Yeah, they do.
The women? No, they don't.
Well, they could choose not to be a part of that bullshit. But that's you know, so you ask yourself, what kind of people choose to be in such a disgusting, horrific cult? And it's really simple, you know? It's really fucking simple. When you look at the Bottom of Darkness, when you look at the fact that as children, the vast majority of them are ritualistically sexually abused, I am very comfortable saying it's a lot fucking more than you think. Yeah, maybe it doesn't happen in every house, but for all we know, it could be 80-90% of the houses. Because there's no real investigation done, we don't really know. But when you're talking about something that so fucking many people are doing and subsequently know about, and nobody is doing anything about it, it shows you that the problem is much bigger than you think. Oh, look, we have another person who is probably a pedophile, because again, it's not like they're jumping on the bandwagon. Oh shit, you think we should stop pedophilia? How can I help? It's another crybaby here pretending like I'm the bad guy for talking about it. Right, Spliff King? Right, I'm the bad guy. 1% is too much. You are correct. But like I say, when Israel Hayom, which is Sheldon Adelson's fucking baby, which is Israel's #1 free weekly, it's called a weekly, it's a free paper that's distributed to the population for free. When they do the article, and you can't hide behind, oh, that's just some anti-Semitism. When they put this article out, like, this that means it's so much bigger. That means everybody knows. This is a free weekly. This is distributed to the population for free. So they all are reading this article, or a good portion of them are reading this article. That exposes that a good portion of them are involved in this one way or another. When your number one excuse is that when the children tell the parents the abuse is so horrendous that the parents don't believe the children, that's just not a thing. The only way you don't believe your child is if you're covering it up yourself. Reality, all kids must be protected always. Well, that's why my fucking page, people ask me what the solution is. Well, obviously there's the one solution, but if that doesn't work, my number one goal right now is to protect the Jewish children. You can't tell me I'm against them. You can't tell me anything like that. I am the voice speaking out saying we need to protect specifically the Jewish children in Israel immediately. Immediately, there needs to be a full investigation into what's going on there. And there needs to be prosecution. Don't bring up Islam. What? Again, I just don't even understand what you're fucking talking about. When was the last time Islam decided something for me? Do you remember the last time the Muslim government that we live under made a choice for our lives one way or another?
No.
Do you remember the last time Muslims caused you any sort of problem whatsoever from a Muslim perspective? I mean, maybe somebody was a dickhead driving that happened to be Muslim. But do you ever remember some sort of Muslim-esque issue? Hey, the last time there was a big shooter somewhere, was that a Muslim?
No.
No. Remember the last big shooter was actually the Christian army vet guy? There was the guy that ran into the Mormon church or whatever here in Michigan. And he ended up being another white Christian military guy. If you notice them make his stream lag, it's not his internet. His streams are throttled and deleted real time. Certain parts of his stream, that is. Right. Oh, yeah. It's fucking strange. Like when the number jumps, and it's like, I know the video is not different than that, but yeah. For fuck's sake, you did it for me. I've been watching for at least a year so far. And you've seen shit on my feed that you have not seen anywhere else. And I'm not the only person you watch or have watched your whole life. Half of my legitimacy comes from the fact that what comes my way in response that you never see anyone else do. Or no, you've never been watching a feed where the person presenting is like, oh shit, they cut the comment section off again. Never seen that shit. Please clean your ass with water. Okay, cool. Correct. Unexplainable. Well, just kidding. It is explainable. Right, it is explainable. Ah, see, you're getting it. It sucks when you get to that point where, like, society has programmed you to be like, man, that shit doesn't make any sense, yo. But then you got to correct yourself over and over again. Like, well, actually, it does make sense. It just doesn't make sense the way that they want us to think. Well, that's unexplainable. Well, it's actually unexplainable by how we're supposed to think.
It was Jesus.
But as soon as you sprinkle it with some conspiracy, then everything becomes clear to me. Yeah, it sucks. Got to break the programming. Why are you talking like black people? We have another pedophile here, guys. Joined 1 year ago, has no subscribers. So Fresca doesn't work, damn it. I've been doing it all wrong. Been with a 33. That's a weird way to do it. Gotta say, if you want to make yourself stand out as possibly somebody on the wrong side, throwing that 33 in there unnecessarily will do it every time. Well, for some people, I guess. For me, I see that shit. I hate that it's gotten to that point where all I do is see it. Where, we're watching the Venom movie, and the whole time I'm looking at the backgrounds going, dude, who do you think built that? How do you think somebody built that? Look at that structure. Look at the architecture there.
Boy, shut up and watch the fucking movie.
And then I'm watching it going, this is dumb. That movie with the, that song, and that City of that song, and that City of Angels or whatever it was.
Oh yeah.
With Nick Cage and Meg Ryan. And
The movie was sad.
the movie's so sad, right? She's riding her bike at the end, and she crashes in the oh, laughing so fucking hard.
An asshole.
I'm so happy. I got the Nick Cage and boom. Oh, it's so fucking silly, man.
Such an asshole.
And the 33 was misguided. Type 3 above the E. Okay, I did think about it. Fact 3 is what you point out. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, it's all good. It's all good. Acknowledging. See, that's just it, right? So, a real person, when I acknowledge that they did something that might be a little suspect, they don't go, well, fuck you, boy. Fuck you. Start flipping out. They go, oh shit, yeah. I'm going to literally address what you said and then present another, another possible scenario.
Lasagna time.
Oh shit. I've never seen a live stream so glitched. Not trying to hide the info at all. Well, especially when considering, like, I'm in suburban Detroit, surrounded by cell phone towers, in the second story of a house with aluminum siding all around it. Like, it's flat. It's Michigan. It's flat. There's absolutely no reason why my feed should be even slightly glitched. I absolutely do try to hide it. You just ignore the real comments. Yep. You know me. I'm always ignoring the real comments because somehow I can read the comments before I read the comments. Even though it looks like I'm doing it in real time, I'm actually reading the comments like 5 minutes beforehand and deciding which ones I'm going to read or not. Like, this is the system isn't going to come out and tell you Guy Williams is right. This is, I'm using my brain at the highest levels I think I can. And I need you to do the same things. So, common sense wise, look at what you're experiencing. When you're experiencing something, considering how many different YouTube feeds and live feeds on Facebooks and all these other things that you've watched, even truther feeds, where some Christian truther is telling you some bullshit or not, even talking about Israel. And you've never seen the amount of censorship or interference like you're seeing with me. That is your green flag. That is the thing telling you, hey, you stumbled on something. Yeah, we're not going to tell you he's right, but he's fucking right. Look at this shit. You are smart enough to know comments and arguments are different words. Comment and arguments are different words. No, they're all the same English words, buddy. No, it's clear as day. They definitely monitoring your channel hard. Yeah. And they being Team Jorge. They being act.il. They being the megaphone tool. They being Israel and the friars. Because at the end of the day, Israel doesn't exist. It's just a construct. It's just an idea. They tell you these invisible lines make up Israel, and you go, oh, okay. It has nothing to do with this invisible bullshit that doesn't exist. Oh, I've never heard anybody say it in real life or anything, but for some reason they all say the same dumb. Actually, just picking one piece, focusing on it, and enlightening and letting everybody know he's wrong about this because of this. Nothing of the sort. They literally, every single comment that they do, things said in the video, you know that they can hear me, but they're choosing not to address the pedophilia stuff. They're choosing not to address the supremacy stuff. They're choosing to instead be like, I don't like your haircut. Because I've called Matt out. It'll ask you how much you want to pay. You click 0 when it's free. You want to pay. You click 0 when it's free. All we ask is that you share it with somebody. You click 0 when it's free. All we ask is that you share it with somebody. Don't forget to like, share, and sub. That's a big deal. Really helps out. You know me, I'm here all the time. Go to check my page when you're on YouTube, because I might be live and it's just not telling you. Go watch Hollywoodism, the most important film ever made. Links in the description. Go read the Israel Hayom article. Link in the description. Even though it's going to keep kicking you off, do it anyway. Keep reading. Go read about the Havara agreement. Go read about Team Jorge. Go read about Act.il. I've given you all the fucking information possible. It's up to you whether you're going to look for it. You're going to look at it. So, have a wonderful night. I know I'm going to be live, so I know all you trolls, you got nothing else going on. You're going to be upset now. You going to say grace?
No.
We should thank God for the dinner that